Hurricane Irma continues to be a threat that is going to devastate the United States and either Florida or some of the southeastern states. This is a complex forecast. Anybody from Alabama to North Carolina should be watching this storm very closely. The forecast and the direct impacts of this storm have yet to be determined because, one, it's a very powerful storm, but the nature of the curve in that forecast after 72 hours is going to be the key to see who gets the worst impacts here. It's not a question of if Florida is going to be impacted, it's a question of how bad Florida is going to be impacted and where the storms ends up over the next 4 to 5 days as it passes inland. Nobody in Florida that I know has ever experienced a Category 4 or 5 storm making landfall. The nation has only seen 3 Category 5 storms since 1851. Labor Day storm of 35, and then you had Camille in 69, and you had Andrew in 92. And Andrew was a very, very small, compact Category 5 compared to what we're seeing here in Irma. Even though it's, each Category 5 storm is tremendously different because of the maximum radius winds and the elements that it brings with it. So I can guarantee you that I don't know anybody in Florida that's ever experienced what's about to hit South Florida.
So they need to get out.
They need to get out and listen and heed the warnings. Obviously, there's a lot of evacuation activity taking place in Florida over the last 24 to 48 hours. Heed all local warnings. The goal is get out of a storm surge vulnerable area. That is wind-driven coastal storm surge flooding waters coming on shore. That's the most devastating hazard associated with hurricanes. Get out of that storm surge area and get into a facility that can withstand the winds. That doesn't mean you have to travel hundreds of miles to do so, but get out of the storm surge area into a facility that can withstand the winds.